So, I know it's dark as fuck. Alright? I didn't feel like turning on the lights for this shit. I'm about to take my ass to motherfucking sleep. But I figured I had to tell y'all about this fucking Uber ride I just had, right? Uh, as y'all know, I drive trucks and shit. So, I got the truck parked and had to catch an Uber to the house because you can't just pull that big ass truck up to your house. If you live in a neighborhood, you got some land out somewhere, you may be able to, you know what I'm saying, slide that bitch on there or something like that if you got some space, but you're not pulling no tractor trailer all the way up to the front of the house. It's just not gonna happen. If nothing else, people gonna fucking hate and be bitch ass, fuck ass snitches and shit. Just like get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, get the fuck out of here. People always snitching. But, and they will tell your shit in real life. So I park. Boom. It's late. I get me a motherfucking lift and shit, right? And I get in the whip. It's an Asian cave dude. Right? You robot. And I didn't think, you know what I'm saying? I thought after a while, your accent, it don't sound still strong as fuck. Like, his shit was strong as fuck. You, Robert? I said, yeah, Robert. Try not to laugh at this motherfucker. So, I get in the motherfucking car, and this motherfucker starts talking my fucking head off. What I do, I think that some people believe, or some Uber drivers believe, or even Lyft drivers, that they have to start talking. Once you ask me my name, you can stop. Like, make sure I'm me. I'm going to make sure you. And we don't have to talk again at all. And I have no issue with that in any type of way. But this motherfucker starts talking like most of them do. He starts talking about, you know, what it's like to drive trucks and like shit like that. I'm telling him, you know what I'm saying, it's some shit you can do. But it's some shit you gonna, if you really trying to make money from that shit, you gonna sacrifice your time. It's gonna be a sacrifice, right? It's gonna be a complete fucking sacrifice. You're not gonna have a choice. You're gonna be on the road. You want to make serious money, you're gonna be on the road 3-4 weeks at a time. Okay? That's just how it is. So I'm telling him this shit, and he starts, and we run on the way to the crib. We ride by this, you know, they got a bunch of gas factories and shit over there, and them gas trucks be just going in right over here by my crib. So he was like, yeah, we need that. And I'm still mad at this motherfucker's accent is still this thick, like. And he started talking about America and how arrogant America is. Now, my issue, and here's the situation I run into in when I get in the situation with people where they anti-America, I'm with them. Like, that's my issue. Like, if them motherfuckers anti-America, I can feel them on all the I say most of their anti-America talking points, I'm with them. I'm like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. But he talking about gas and how arrogant America is, not to have a backup plan. You know, he kind of start mocking America, like, we America. I'm like, motherfucker, you can't make fun with this accent. Like, you can't do this shit. But he start kind of poking fun, like how arrogant Americans are about shit. And how they wasn't prepared and all this shit like that. And I'm sitting here in this situation because I know this is an Asian cave. I know for a fact that if his Uber or this Lyft was stopped by the cops, let's just say, I don't know if Ubers and Lyfts get stopped by the cops or not. Y'all let me know if y'all. I don't think I've ever heard of a story of that. But we get stopped by the cops. Cop tell me to get out the motherfucking car. I'm like, all right. I get out of the car. Cop could literally yell gun, shoot me 35 times. And the Asian cave wouldn't be on my side. I know this for a fact. We've been seeing all this. We've seen all this racism from Asians, and this is historic racism. This is historic. You can trace it back. You can look forward to tomorrow, okay? Them bitches is racist as fuck, anti-black as fuck. They always have been. Okay? It is what it is. Alright? And don't y'all start giving me your good Asian stories either. Okay? I like the fucking movies just like everybody else. I watch Rush Hour and them just like everybody else. But we're not going to sit here and act like them bitches aren't racist. This is the same type argument people give for the caves, you know, the caves, right? Oh, it's like 7 good ones. I know it. Like, motherfucker, like, no one cares. Okay? The amount of them bitches that are anti-black, the amount of the ones who claim they're not anti-black, but not really doing shit, but other than saying, hey, not me, like, no, that's not good enough. Not good enough. This motherfucker was anti-American. This motherfucker was anti-American as fuck, and I felt him on all those points. But I know the truth. Even when somebody is anti-America, they can still be pro-racism. They may have a problem with America for whatever issue they're talking about specifically. Like, in this case, the gas. Which motherfuckers are losing their fucking minds over, when in my lifetime I've seen gas do all types of wild shit. And we still here. So the frenzy is just like, for this to be his problem with America now, understand. I mean, we're dealing with range here. There's things, you know what I'm saying? You can be kind of mad about the gas. He was like, yeah, 95% is gone. I'm like, I can't say that I care about that. But apparently you feel strongly about it. When I'm on a whole nother different, I'm like, man, I'm not worried about that gas shit. He said, you don't drive? I said, yeah, motherfucker. You don't drive? Yes, motherfucker, I drive. But I'm not about to be worried about no motherfucking gas. That doesn't fit my character. Like, I feel like some of us out here, we built different. Worrying about shit like that does not fit my character. At all. What America got going on with gas, and whenever it goes, you know, these motherfuckers just killing us with the prices all fucking year. They could essentially give away gas for free. These motherfuckers have made so much motherfucking money over the years. Overcharging. I can't be worried about these type of people. I can't be worried about the product they even producing. I can't even be worried about that shit. Because then you'd be going up and down. Your emotions would be racing. You would be in a place of complacency about the gas prices. If it's cheap, you'll start feeling yourself be calmer. That's all the fuck they do it for. Then they hack them fucking prices back up. Everybody lose their mind. Some hackers done supposedly broke into the pipeline that runs here on the southeast coast. The pipeline runs here. I live in North Carolina. I'm still not worried about this shit. I didn't even remember it was an issue. I drive trucks. I've been getting gas, no issue. Running to nothing crazy. My personal truck. Filled it up last weekend. Nothing crazy. Okay, I'm going to fill it up. I don't feel no type of way about it. I put no emotional connection on it. And I feel like once we do that with these motherfuckers that play so many games, you end up in an emotional roller coaster situation. Where your fears and everything you panic about is being controlled by a fucking government and what they got going on. And the type of games they motherfucking play. They know by now we should have been into motherfucking electric cars, and not even for the high. For the low. Because right now they got them, but they motherfucking charge them bitches cost so much, a regular person can't even get them. So bitch, you don't want us to have them. That's how I feel when they do shit like that. Even though they try to convince you that it ain't really like that. No, motherfucker, you don't really want people to have them like that. Not regular people. You know what the economy is like? 90,000, 100,000, 130,000. Like what? I'm gonna take on a payment of, $900 a month on top of the rest of this shit, motherfucker. Like what the fuck? You don't really want us to have them. They should have been into alternative forms of fuel by now. We know they exist. We know they can work. These motherfuckers have had no interest in none of that shit because they rely on gas. And because they rely on gas, they make so much money off gas. They don't give a fuck about alternative ways. Don't give a fuck. Not mass producing them, not changing the entire, just the environment. Well, you had them little silly ass plug things all over the motherfucking place. They not even doing that shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit. Big gas is real. And I'm not going to cry with them motherfuckers. I'm not going to be nervous with these motherfuckers. I'm not taking my grocery bag down to the gas station throwing, some silly ass, what you get that? Like $2.50, maybe. I would even say probably even less than that. Like, what are you doing? How stupid can you be? In a goddamn plastic grocery bag. Like, what the fuck? Where are they making these people? And why are they here? You have to start asking yourself these questions. People who get that type of scared, where the fear doesn't make them intelligent, it makes them do dumb shit. And we here with them. First of all, the fact that they even scared makes them sheep. Second of all, them bitches be dumb. Scared and dumb. Scared and dumb. Problem. But we got sidetracked a little bit. We was talking about the Chinese dude. Asian cave. Don't get it fucked up. Understand who they are, what they are, how they act towards you. But he had a big problem with this gas. He had a big problem. And it came off as anti-American. It really did. And I'm like, yeah, man, fuck them. Like, fuck America, but I got different reasons. Them playing these gas games is a part of life at this point. I mean, yeah, if you're a certain age, like, they play these games, right? I'm not about to get into it with them about that. And Chinese boy, I understand. Okay. I understand. Okay. And it was such a short fucking ride. I didn't really get it in with him like that, but that was all he wanted to talk about. And then I'm thinking about that, and I'm watching the panic out here, and I need everybody to calm the fuck down. Y'all always panicking, man. There's always going to be a sector of people that are just so fucking fearful. And as a matter of fact, I can't even say sector at this point. It's really most people that's going to be so fearful that they're going to do ridiculous shit. Like get a vaccine stuck in your fucking arm and you don't even know, like, what the fuck. You just doing shit because they said it was okay. Nah. But yeah. I done ran my fucking mouth long enough, man. I wanted to say that shit before I went to motherfucking. I thought about that gas shit. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think in the comments. Y'all scared? Y'all see how people acting? Do you know the government play these games constantly? Like, do we have time for this type of shit? Be fucking with them like that? But yeah. Shout out to Team Rob. You already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. I'm out.